Hello there, and welcome to a channel update video. I don't do these too often, and when I do them, I don't like them to drag on for too long, so I'll get straight to the point. I'm gonna do this video for reason number one. A lot of new subscribers have shown up. It's been a while since the channel's had any growth, and with the inclusion of Tower of Fantasy on PS5, I gained a bunch of new subscribers, and it's genuinely been surprising to me because I didn't really ever expect for anyone outside of like people I know in real life to ever subscribe to my channel. So having a following of people, even I think we're at 81, 82 now. You know, to a lot of people seems small, but to me that's absolutely huge. And honestly, I just wanted to say I truly am honoured that anyone would spend any amount of their free time watching anything that I make. That's crazy to me. Like, I think that's it's so nice, and it's just such a nice feeling to have people actually getting involved in the comments as well. Like, just, you know, interactions with people, positive interactions as well, which is nice. People giving advice, and just generally, like, I promise you all that I'm taking everything in that people are saying. Sometimes it takes a while for that stuff to actually make it to the channel because just of the nature of the way that I record things, I usually record quite a lot before I upload. So a lot of the stuff that gets uploaded is a little bit sort of behind where I actually am in the real world. Which means, you know, I am listening to advice, but it doesn't get implemented straight away because some of the recordings are a bit out of date. So yeah, just a genuine, huge, heartfelt thank you. I apologise this video is a bit like nothingy visually. Usually I just do them over a blank screen, so this is an improvement over that. You're at least getting to look at my character. Yeah, just a huge thank you. The second thing that I wanted to say was just about the content that's going to be on the channel. So firstly, obviously, Tower of Fantasy is going to continue. I intend to complete this game until there's just like no content left, and then I will just look at new updates, maybe look at different ways to play characters and things like that. I haven't decided yet, but I'm going to keep playing Tower of Fantasy for as long as the game is sort of like rewarding for me to play, basically. You know, if I lose interest, then you might see it eventually dip off of the channel. To give you an idea, I played Genshin for like 2-3 years. Maybe 2 years? 2 years, must have been 2 years. But I've only recently stopped playing Genshin, and I played that since its launch. So, you know, I can spend a reasonable amount of time on a game. So, you know, don't worry, Tower Fantasy isn't going anywhere. But I do want to play other stuff as well, and I know that stuff might not be as popular, and honestly, don't feel bad if you don't want to watch it. Like, I don't feel bad if I get, like, lower views or anything like that. As a matter of fact, when I started this channel, I kind of just wanted it to be for my own personal sort of log, just as a sort of like if I want to look back on something I did, I can do that. Or if I'm feeling nostalgic at some point for a game, but I don't want to play it, I can look back at myself playing and cringe at how cringe I was. So, you know, there will be some variety to the channel. It won't just be Tower of Fantasy. So, you know, if you're just looking for a gacha channel, then maybe this won't be entirely up your street, but there will certainly be a lot of Tower of Fantasy on here. I've obviously just started my Cyberpunk playthrough, and I'm going to do the full thing. I'm going to play through the whole game, and that will all be on the channel. Obviously, again, if you guys don't want to watch that, that's absolutely fine. Like, I don't feel bad for skipping out on it or whatever, and certainly don't force yourself to watch it if you are one of my friends in the real world. I don't want you to, like, waste your own time if you're not enjoying it just to give me some view time. Like, that's, you know, that's never been what this has been about. So, you know, as I say, it's more for my own personal thing. Specifically, I also wanted to talk about over the next maybe couple of weeks. So Cyberpunk is getting a major patch on, I think it's the 29th. And I have a bunch of pre-patch footage already saved on my hard drive. I've decided to stop playing Cyberpunk until the 29th, but I have some pre-existing footage that I basically want to get edited down and put on the channel before the 29th. So you're going to see an increase in Cyberpunk and maybe a decrease in Tower of Fantasy just for the next week or so. It will get back to normal and there will be more Tower of Fantasy coming. As a matter of fact, I do have a Tower of Fantasy video that's going to go up tomorrow. As of when this comes out, there should be a Tower of Fantasy video the next day, which is going to be a bunch of, like, I think it's me playing the previous event with my girlfriend, which is yeah, it's a lot of fun. We do some silly stuff before and after as well. There's a bunch of wishes and a bunch of tomfoolery, but yeah, no, it was a fun video. I quite enjoyed it, and hopefully it will turn out okay once I've edited it all down properly. But it's basically good to go. So that'll go up tomorrow, but then after that you'll be seeing some Cyberpunk uploads. There might even be 2 or so every once in a while in a day. I apologize if that comes across as spammy, but I really want to get that footage off of my hard drive, basically, just so that when the new patch comes out, I can be sort of there on day one, playing and recording without any of my footage being out of date for it. Tower of Fantasy still has a way to go until I'm actually caught up to where I actually am. My character, obviously, you know, you'll notice he's in a different outfit. He's using different weapons as well that you guys don't even know that I've gotten yet. So, yeah, there's still a ways to go until you're up to date with that. But yeah, just to summarize, basically, huge thank you to everyone who has subscribed to the channel. I do read all of the comments. If I ever don't reply to a comment, it's usually circumstantial. It's not that I've chosen not to reply. It will usually be that, like, I've started to look at it and then the notification's gone, but then I've been called away for work or something. I do try to reply to everything, though. I try my best. But yeah, obviously, like, work schedule in real life is just kind of hectic. I have very little time to even edit at the moment. This is actually the most time I've had in a while to record and edit, which is why I'm doing this extra little video. I've also edited a bunch of the Cyberpunk footage ready to go up as well. I'm obviously not going to spam it too heavily because I don't want to, like, drive people away or whatever. Yeah, no, just genuinely thank you. You know, always leave comments if you feel like leaving a comment. Don't feel forced to either, of course. Yeah, you know, I'm never going to say sort of like the whole like and subscribe thing, because it's never really been what this has been about. But, you know, obviously any likes or whatever, it helps to tell me what people are enjoying. So, you know, if you do like a video, feel free to pop a like on it, because then I can be like, oh, okay, like, people are really enjoying this. So, you know, even if I'm not immediately wanting to put, like, my time into the game, maybe I can consider it a little bit more just to, like, you know, make the content a bit more interesting for you guys. As I say, I'm not going to completely change what I'm doing to, like, to just cater to an audience, because that's not really what the channel was ever going to be. But obviously I want everyone to have fun if they're going to be watching stuff. So if I can make it better, then obviously give me suggestions or whatever, and I'll try my best to incorporate wherever I can. Obviously time and money are both limited for me, so it's kind of a lot of the time I'll be playing either free-to-play games, or it'll be a game that I've had my heart set on for ages, or it's going to be like a free game on PS Plus or something like that. But yeah, just generally, once again, just thank you so much for watching. It genuinely does mean a lot, and you know, when I do say thanks for watching at the end of every video, I do genuinely mean it. I know it's sort of become a little bit of a sort of a formulaic outro at this point, but I do mean the words, so thank you genuinely for watching. This has probably already dragged on for too long. Yeah, you can expect to see a bunch of stuff on the channel in the coming months. Cyberpunk and Tower of Fantasy is just some of it. I'm going to be playing more First Descendant. I might just do a summary video for that game, as opposed to actually showing everything that I've played through, because I do think that I do want to talk about that game a little bit more, because there's a lot more to it than what my video on the channel actually shows. So I would very much like to talk about that game again, because I think it's a game worth talking about. But yeah, there'll be a bunch of stuff. Sorry, I'm rambling now. I always do this. I'm like, oh, I'm going to do a short update video, and then I just, like, don't. I just carry on talking for ages, and I sound like an idiot, like I always do. I always usually also do a little bit of an update on, like, life as well in these update videos, just sort of like, without getting personal or anything, but just sort of like, just what I'm doing. The main thing, just started watching One Piece again from the time skip, because I stopped at the time skip for One Piece, and then the live-action series came out recently, and the live-action series has reignited my interest in the show. So me and my girlfriend have been watching through One Piece, or we've started to. We haven't gone very far yet. We're literally still in the imposter Luffy story arc at the moment, which is quite funny so far. It's still a little bit long-winded, but, like, I'm quite enjoying it still. But yeah, we're really enjoying that at the moment. Other than that, it's just been work. I've just been working all the time. I have no time to edit, and I don't really have that much time to play games, to be honest with you. It's just been work, 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 sleep, 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 eat, eat, eat. Um, but yeah, no, this is Apex. I have been playing Apex. I've been playing Apex quite a bit. We've actually been sort of playing ranked this season as well. And ranked is brutal. We've been getting absolutely shredded, but yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with that. A lot of fun with that. Maybe there'll be more Apex content on the channel at some point. I used to do videos semi-regularly, but I sort of I got a little bit fed up with editing them, to be honest with you, because they're very long-winded to edit. But maybe they'll come back. I don't know. But yeah, that's about it. That's about it for the update video. Just sort of like a general thank you. Again, I've said it a million times. I'm like a broken record at this point, but thank you very much. Thank you so, so much for watching. I'll catch, hopefully, as many of you as possible in the next one. Farewell.